Yo, what up? Yeah, it's what it says on the tin, what it says in the title. I'm going to be streaming Mario 64, but every star makes me go faster, and I'm going to try and see if I can actually beat the game like this. Do note that the music will be turned off. Specifically so that if this does get archived, I can maybe edit it down, post it on my second channel. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? Put some background music to it. Actually, nah. Let's go. Bring the music in. Might take a second. My PC isn't exactly the greatest, as those of you who, hang out with me often, or have watched any of my past streams would likely know. My PC is not, not the best, but it's good enough to run Mario 64, which ain't much, but still. And also, yeah, I'm Bombette from Paper Mario, because that's like a mod that I had. Aw, oh, man, the controller inputs only work when I have the game actively tabbed in, so I can't. Whatever. Alright, making sure to stay tabbed into my own... Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the choppiest thing I've ever seen. And now my dogs are barking, dude. Just a horrible day all around. Wait, what the... Where's my funny crouch button? Oh, it happened. It just... What? Also, it looks like the choppiness got fixed. That's nice. Dude, Chat, I'm sorry about the dogs. I say chat like there's anyone here right now, but there isn't. So, we're gonna try and do fucking behind Chain Chomp's gate first. Just to get a quick star out of the way. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all did not see that. You didn't see it. I swear you didn't. You would have never seen it. And you didn't see me do this either. You would have never seen such a heinous act committed by yours truly. I would never do that. I would never fail bomb clip. I've never failed bomb clip before in my life, bro. Never. Okay, and I don't know if it's very noticeable just yet, but I have gotten a bit faster. Now, since I had the mod on, or the like little gameplay setting tweak, whatever you want to call it, to you know, make it so that I don't leave the level whenever I get a star, that might make it a little easier for me. Ow. That means I'm gaining speed while still remaining in the level, so I don't have to restart every time I get a star, which is going to be useful. Because I might have enough speed once I kill King Big Bitch that I will indeed be able to long jump over to the island. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be based. Based on what? Based on my speed, idiot. If I can grab the guy. Jesus. Oh my god, my PC is struggling. I gotta close some apps, dog. I gotta close some stuff. Just taking out the trash. Dude, hello? Oh my god. My PC is so bad. I am sorry. Chat, I humbly apologize. My PC is garbage. Oh my god. Wow. Whatever. Some y'all gonna have to deal with, and some I'm gonna have to deal with, I guess. I'm pretty sure the audio is still coming through fine. I mean, it was last time I had a really laggy stream, so... That's the part that matters. That's what matters, you know what I'm saying? Yes, dude! That's what it's all about! Hold on, let me get my mouse out of the middle of the screen. That's mad ugly. Sorry, I was watching the stream back and seeing that it froze right when I hit the world's sickest long jump. So thanks for that. Thanks for that, Streamlabs. Appreciate it, man. I think, yeah, since I was able to get over to the island without the cannon, I should be able to get red coins now. Aye. Delayed reaction. Live delayed reaction. So it's not that live if you really think about it. Alright. The only two I got left are the ones over here. And once I get them, it's toast, dude. It's game. I'll have 4 stars worth of speed on my resume. I need you guys to understand, this game becomes unplayable later on, because I have tried this challenge before off stream, and this game becomes legitimately unplayable later on. Like, it's terrible. Like, every little microscopic movement that you make is like, it can make or break your run. Alright, Womp's time. Yeah, notice I could literally just long jump that. Like, no fuss, no muss. Literally just straight long jump. Lumfow. Alright. See if I can do this. I can't! I overestimated my abilities. Dude, these like lag spikes that my stream is getting are starting to piss me off. I'm gonna be so for real. I know I can get it. See? I told you. I told you. I told you I could get it. I might get 100 coins while I'm here as well. I'm trying to get like as many stars as I can while still beating the game. Oh yeah! This little oversight. If you have momentum, and then you jump, but you're holding neutral when you land, you will slide. You will be displaced in the direction of which you jumped by varying amounts once you get faster. And it's very, 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 very frustrating later on in the run when you're trying to do actual precise platforming. It's very, very annoying. Completely unrelated, but a little bit of trivia for you guys. This is the first stream that has happened on my YouTube channel in, I think, about 5 years now. Maybe, no, closer to 6 or 7. Because I did, back before I did all the stuff that I do now, like the Odom ads and whatnot, this was just a channel, you know what I mean? Like with no intent to actually produce content, it just existed to exist. And the only live stream I'd ever hosted in here before was because one of my buddies and I wanted to do Pokemon TCG battles, and we didn't have a way to FaceTime each other because I had an Android and he had an iPhone. So we literally both booted up our channels and did a YouTube live stream. I'm so stupid. And we booted up our channels and did a YouTube live stream of our, like, hands, like our side of the deck. It was ridiculous. It was like the most scuffed thing ever, and it didn't even work, is the thing, because our streams were like really buggy. But I think just the fact that ever happened was funny. I think if I go back far enough, I can find the archived VOD of that stream. I say VOD like it's worth anything. But I don't think it's publicly available in any capacity. Why am I the dumbest guy ever put onto the planet? I should stop going for 100 coins and start actually trying to just play the game like a regular human. Sorry, I got mucus on my lips from something your mom. Oh yeah, I'm a little butterfly. Black and blue are the colors in the sky. Oh! Okay, don't go for the skip. Understood. Point taken. Fully processed. And ooh, I dodged him. I'm not getting boyoyoinged again. I'm not allowing that to happen. I can't mentally or physically allow that to happen. I can hear your big stupid footsteps from down here, little bro. You're done. Hi! Okay. Alright. I say, Alright. Easy shmoney. Now, hear me out on this next one. Chat, you're not gonna believe this. No! I had everything in the palm of my hand. I had the world at my fingertips. And I blew it. I went and blew it all sky high. And now she won't even spare a passing glance. All just because I failed Owlless. Dude. I feel like the anti-him right now. Perhaps her. But that feels a little disrespectful. Because, you know, him implies like, oh yeah, I'm awesome. But then if her is the opposite of him, that implies her is bad. And I like women. Yeah, I'm woke. Yeah, I'm a SJW. Dude, what if it was called Super... What if it was called Super Pronoun 64? Okay, I'm beginning to no longer believe. They call me Papyrus, the way I no longer believe in myself, actually. Not you, myself. You just go top of the tower and then try and take care of Owlless. I've tried to do cannonless with this before. It's very difficult. So you like have to use the cannon, but the cannon's difficult too because maneuvering that thing with the speed at which you have fired out of it. You have to aim like lower than anticipated. It's weird. No! I feel very stupid. I feel like an absolute moron. Oh, blue coin. Ah! So we've reached that stage of the game now. We've reached that point where things like that can happen. We've hit that threshold. Okay. Okay, dude. Sure, man. What's up? What's good, dude? Oh my god. What a horrible realization to come into contact with, come to terms with. Oh my goodness and golly gracious me. Alright, let me see if I can actually do it and not throw this time like I almost did there. No, let me jump! I wasn't even failing, so I knew the game didn't let me jump! Man, shut up. No! 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 I definitely could have saved myself there, but I chose not to because it would be funny. I did it for the content, guys. Oh! Man, dude. Dude, man. Man, dude. Ah! Why am I so bad at video games? Only 6 stars in and I'm already struggling with the movement. My cat's coming over here. Kitty. She's not coming over here. She was just getting down from the spot that she's usually in. I know someone in chat's probably gonna be like, show cat. But, I mean, if anyone talks in chat, because, like, it's been quiet in here today. But, you know, fair enough, I get it. It's finals week. At least here in the States. No, no. I almost saw my entire reality collapse in front of me right there. Need y'all to understand how scary that was. And now, the piece de resistance. And now the piece of I suck. That's what happened. That's what it is. I'm even faster now because I've got another star. That is how this game works. I'm considering just going to another level at this point. I might just go to another level and take it from there. I might come back to Womps later, which is probably the dumbest thing I've ever said, considering that I'll just be faster and even more unwieldy to control. But, you know. I've unlocked the coolest of cool mountains. I'm so fast that a long jump bonks me into the upper wall. That's insane. That's incomprehensible. Oh my, dude, my foot was tangled between all the cords. I'm on that good cushion alcohol. I'm on that. Whoa. Hey, hey. Hello, somebody in chat. Hi. Hello, Chunky Fats, also known as Wakawishi on Discord. Can I get the penguin, please? Me when I'm the fucking doctor, the dolphin doctor guy from Penguins of Madagascar, the TV show. Can I? Everything just fell apart in front of me. My whole life shattered before my eyes. Yeah, I'm sure you could read the stream title. But yeah, it's Mario 64, but every star makes me faster. I got 7 stars and I'm already a beast. Perhaps a Mr. Beast. I got shouted out by my favorite YouTuber. Shut up. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. And also, thank you. Dude, I'm gonna cry. Can I please pick up the penguin? Dude, he's juking me. He's literally got so many moves. Oh my god, bro. Dude, the penguin has too many moves. Alright, that's it. Where's your mom at? I'm bringing you to it. Why are you going on the bridge? Me talking to PewDiePie. Go to your mother. I don't have any arms to pick him up with. I mean, that's... Yeah, no, good point. How am I carrying him? I don't have arms to pick him up with, all things considered. I'm just trying to get him to hop on my head, and for what? Baby penguin for Smash? No, you're real for that. Get some more, like, obscure Mario rep in there. Get more characters like Piranha Plant. We need more characters like Piranha Plant. I knew I could make it! Oh my god, I'm him. I'm actually him. And I now have enough stars to go fight the first Bowser if I so desire. I mean, Goombas don't have arms, yet they can play baseball. I've been saying this. Literally, that's my argument for why Goomba should be in, like, Mario Kart. Because, first of all, most iconic Mario enemy, how is he not playable yet? And second of all, think about it like this. Dude, Mario Super Sluggers and Mario Superstar Baseball have Goomba and Paragoomba as playable characters. Yet Mario Kart, they can't even spare one Goomba. They got two in baseball. And that's another reason why I want the Mario Baseball games to come back, but that's a story for another day. I mean, no, it really isn't. Because I'd be talking about how much I love the Mario Baseball games, like, every day. Like, I glaze Mario Baseball more than, like, DJ Academics glazes Drake. You know what I mean? Like, my Mario Baseball obsession is clinical. I think it needs to be treated by a psychiatrist. And by that, I mainly mean Mario Super Sluggers. I have never even touched Mario Superstar Baseball. I think I've played it maybe once. Also, that was the most clutch thing I've ever experienced. Just putting that out there. And I forgot it's on the bridge. Sluggers 2, the sluggering when? I mean, they said there's going to be a Nintendo Direct in, like, June, which I plan on hopefully streaming my reaction to if I'm not busy when it happens. Because I've always wanted to do, like, a Nintendo Direct reaction stream. I still play Sluggers. Dude, fucking me too. Literally, like, I will come back to Super Sluggers very often. Specifically the story mode. I love the story mode in that game. Let me get the... I have it on an emulator. Nah, bro, I'm playing on console. I've had the same copy since I was a kid. Well, I don't have the same save files anymore because my old Wii broke, which is a shame. I have the same copy. And, God, I love that game to death. I will start up a brand new save file with none of the characters unlocked or anything, just to play the story mode and experience unlocking the characters through that. What can I say? I just get it. You know what I mean? How could you forget about the story mode, dude? It's like the best part of the game! I mean, I guess I should have expected that for my hubris being so horrible. Sluggers on console, but Superstar Baseball on emulator. That's fair. I don't have a physical copy of Superstar Baseball, and I see that, like, it runs for, like, $100 minimum whenever you want to pick one up physically. So it's, yeah, makes sense to emulate it. That's why I've been appreciating, like, the remasters and whatnot of, like, GameCube and Wii era games that Nintendo's been doing recently. Because... Oh, that's me clipping through the level. That's me clipping through the level. That's what just happened. I clipped through the level. Did you see that? Did you see that part? I think you might have missed it. Did you see the part where I clipped through the level? Dude, what the... Would you get a brain lobotomy to play the story mode for the first time again? Yeah. No, straight up I would. The Super Slugger story mode, I would pay so much money to play that for the first time again. Because it felt so right. You know what I mean? Like, all these silly little dudes all in one place. Also, this is a weird, like, tangential story related to Super Sluggers. But, you know, when King K. Rool got announced for Smash, I'd never played a Donkey Kong Country game. I'd played DKC Returns, but that one didn't have K. Rool in it, so it doesn't really count. I had never played a Donkey Kong Country game with K. Rool in it. And so, when K. Rool got announced for Smash, my only experience with the character had been through Super Sluggers. So, is that, to me, like, in the deepest, darkest fantasies of my heart, it felt like a Super Sluggers rep just got added to Smash, and I, like, cried. I genuinely almost cried. DKC 1 is peak. Now that I mention it, I've played a little bit of DKC 1. I've played maybe through the first world, I think. I've mainly played it through the SNES Classic Edition, and I think there was a demo for it in Brawl that I used to play every now and again. Remember when Smash games had demos for retro games in them? Me too, dude. It's a damn shame they didn't do that for Ultimate. Imagine the demos they could have had in that. They could have had a Minecraft demo. I played DK64 on Wii U Virtual Console. Oh my god. Okay, I think this is a bad idea. And at the time, and DKC Returns, I've never actually played DK64. I've wanted to for a while now. And, like, obviously I'm familiar with it in some respect. I've seen Bismuth explaining the world record Taz. The only games I ever played on Wii U VC were, or VC in general, I guess. No, I had Wii ones. So yeah, on Wii U VC were Paper Mario, and my first experience with SM64. Are my messages showing late for you? A little bit. A little bit. It's really delayed. And I think it's not that the messages are showing late. I think it's that the stream is coming through late. Like, the stream is coming through slower than you'd think it would be. So it seems like I'm responding to all your questions way later, or your messages. D, donkey, dude. The DKer app is one of my favorite YouTube poops ever. Oh, can I make it? I'm not a survivor. I'm not going to make it. But, like, this is possible. I've done it before with more stars, and thus less controllable, so, I know this is possible. Oh, I went in the wrong direction! I went in the wrong direction! Breaking news! Sometimes in life you just gotta cry, you know what I mean? Back on the topic of Virtual Console, the biggest... I mainly did Virtual Console on Wii. I had Super Mario Bros., Donkey Kong, and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on Wii, I believe. And since then, I've legally obtained some Virtual Console games on my Wii since the Wii Shop channel's closure. I got Mario 64, Paper Mario, and... and I got, what's it called? This one wasn't officially on Virtual Console. I mean, yes, it was. But I also got Pokemon Red. That was a solid realistic fish head impression. I appreciate the compliment, dude. I literally do that voice way more than I mean to, because it blends in so much with my Smash Bros. Announcer voice. So, and a lot of people tell me I have a good Smash Bros. Announcer, so it just ends up like... They just like bleed together, and I'll go like, breaking news, and someone will think I'm being the Smash Bros. Guy. People have asked me to say character names in the Smash Bros. Announcer voice before, by the way, and I really that's like the type of shit I like live for. You know what I mean? All right. The water levels are admittedly going to be probably a lot easier than the regular ones. if I can get an eel to come out. Hello? Hey, dude, you wanna... Can you scooch? Can you scooch? Are those trans Goombas? Yes. It's just like a aesthetic pack that I had that I turned on and didn't turn off. Yeah, my voice also has range, I've heard, allegedly. It can't go too high, but in terms of, like... I mean, the highest it can go is probably... But, like, obviously, that enters, like, dog whistle range, and, you got Patrick and an Elmo. I can't do a good Elmo to save my life, as much as I'd love to be able to. Probably the highest pitch of a character's voice that I can do is, like, Mickey Mouse. Like, but it's a very, like, rudimentary Mickey Mouse impression. It's, like, the one that everyone has. Where they kind of just go, ha-ha, ha-ha, I'm Mickey Mouse. And they all vary in quality, but they all have the same general idea of just pitch your voice up a few semitones and go, ha-ha, every now and again. Release me from the water. Yeah, you said hi. Like drugs. Alright, now I'm gonna go kill Bowser. I have a license to kill Bowser. Well, actually, hold on. Let me get another free star real quick. Ouch. Let me get an... Ouch. Let me get another... Ouch. Let me get another free star. You do Goofy and Donald. I envy people who can do a Donald Duck impression. Like, how do you hold that for any amount of time? I envy the actual Donald Duck voice actors, for Christ's sake. Like, it's like... Like, how do they hold on that? Especially the ones for, like, Kingdom Hearts, where you have to say, like, really complex sentences as Donald Duck. And, like, assist in telling a really complicated story that, like, makes Kirby look like Mario, lore-wise. Alright, Secret Aquarium. Done. Now time to exercise my license to kill Bowser. You can't say comprehensible words as Donald. Yeah, I mean, that's valid. That's what I hear from a lot of people. Like, their Donald impressions kind of just boil down to... Alright, here we go. Lock in. I locked out. Donald explaining Sephiroth's backstory. Dude, Kingdom Hearts is like the funniest. Like when you really stop and think about it, Kingdom Hearts is hilarious. Square Enix was just like, yo, what if we made like a crazy JRPG with insane lore that also had Disney characters in it? And Disney agreed to that. That's the craziest thing. Disney was just chill with Mickey Mouse and Cloud Strife being in the same room. Which, is not something you'd expect. It's like if a Mario game got on PlayStation. Like, if you actually think of the legal side of things and Disney's reputation with how they treat their intellectual properties, Kingdom Hearts is like an anomaly. Like, I mean, it's kind of infamous at this point, but have you heard about the time Disney denied, like, a... How can people take a Disney and Final Fantasy crossover seriously? That's also a great question. Did you... Okay, two things that I'm going to ask if you've seen. First, did you see the article about Disney refusing to let a father put Spider-Man on his dead child's headstone? And then there's also... Have you seen the April Fool's article on the Super Mario Wiki for Mushroom Kingdom Hearts? Isn't Nintendo why PlayStation is a thing? I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Whenever Nintendo PlayStation, like, prototypes and whatnot pop up on the internet, I always think it's really funny. First of all, because they get sold for stupid amounts of money, which, you know, makes sense, but, like, lol. And also, because, you know, just thinking that Nintendo and Sony plan on collaborating. And and the craziest thing about that whole, like failed collaboration is that what came out of it in the end was the PlayStation and the Philips CDI. Because it fell through with Sony, so Nintendo took it up with Philips instead. Heard about the Spider-Man article. I'm still upset about that. I mean, as anyone should be. That's really, really messed up that Disney would do that, from, like, a legal standpoint. Like, I mean, from a moral standpoint, I mean. Like, from a legal standpoint, I guess it makes sense. They're protecting their intellectual property. But also, like, Bob Iger is Satan, so, like, I don't care. Yee. That was turned into Dreamy Bull for Amataka! The PlayStation Smash ripoff. Shout out PlayStation All-Stars, dog. I never played it, because I never had any PlayStation consoles growing up. I mean, I had a PS2, but I'm pretty sure All-Stars was on PS3 anyway. And yeah, I mean, PlayStation All-Stars is so funny to me because they missed out on like the characters that like really did matter to like PlayStation lore and like PlayStation history, like, you know, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, you know, characters like that in favor of Fat Princess, which you could argue Nintendo does that sometimes too, but they don't ignore their own mascots. They make sure that all of those are in there. I don't think anyone played it. Totally fair, actually. I do think it's a little bit of a shame that that Crash and Spyro weren't in PS All-Stars, because it means that to this day we have yet to see an official depiction of either of them in a platform fighter, or a fighting game of any kind, for that matter. Though I do think it's funny how PS All-Stars beat Smash to having a Tekken rep. I'm pretty sure Heihachi was in All-Stars. And I will say some of their picks were all right. Like Raiden from Metal Gear Rising was a good choice. Nathan Drake from Uncharted. It all checked out. You know, it made sense. I just know if they ever made a PlayStation All-Stars 2 that, like, the guy from The Last of Us would be in there. Like Joel, whatever his name is. The fact they had Dante instead of the original Dante is still a crime. Yeah, Dante from DMC Devil May Cry. Oh, that's gotta hurt, huh? If that was their All-Stars, I'd hate to see the B-list. It's like Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. Like, it's just a bunch of, like, nobody, like, Grimblow Squimblows that had one game ever. It's like KO the Kangaroo, Gex. Gex should be on the All-Star list. Gex should be in a platform fighter, frankly. I remember way back when, in like the early days of like Ultimate DLC speculation, there's this fan animation of like Gex like doing a forward smash and then taunting going around. It wasn't meant to be a leak. It was just like a fan concept, but it looked really cool and made me want Gex. First of all, just want Gex to get another game, because the poor guy's been starving. I knew it. I knew I would die to that. Wow. Obviously, Gex isn't my priority for series that need a new game, because I was just talking about Mario Baseball earlier. So obviously, I wanted to add Snake so bad, but I had to go with the next best thing. Dude, you are so... Yeah? Chilling, streaming, playing Mario. What? Okay. One moment. I will be right back. Yeah, sorry about the long delay of nothing. Unfortunately, I'm 19 years old and I still live with my parents. So. No. No, yeah. Sorry for the lack of commentary. I'm locked in. I threw. I actually threw. I tossed. That's crazy. With that level of throwing I'm doing, you'd think I could be a baseball player. You'd think I could be a pitcher for the Mets, perhaps. Oh yeah, and that's a little custom thing too. All the pipes turn into little Mario-themed coffee mugs. Get me in there, dude. Fine by me. There we go, dude. There we go, dude. Alright, Bowser. Bowser 1 taken care of, so I can get to the basement levels now if I want. Also, just for demonstrative purposes, here's what the wing cap level looks like. Fighting Jack Black, yeah, he was all like, let's go find an octagon. And I was all like, stop! Let's see how BBH is. Hopefully it doesn't stink and smell. Yeah, after I was like, stop, he was all like, oh man. Video games. Ever played them? Yeah, if you really think about it, my life is kind of like a video game. Sorry, that Falling in Reverse song is so funny to me. Game over. My life is like a video game. I'm still collecting coins. Resident Evil 64? Dude, I don't think... Dude, are you aware of gaming in the Clinton years, perchance? I don't play video games no more. See, that's a good song about video games. And it's literally about how he doesn't play video games. Alright, this is a little bit of a struggle. Cool, alright. You said a Resident Evil 64. Yeah, gaming in the Clinton years. It's this game review series on YouTube that didn't even start on YouTube. Like initially it was a TV show called Flights of Fantasy, but it just got re-uploaded to YouTube under the name Gaming in the Clinton Years. And so and all of the reviews are like terrible. And the reason I thought of that when you said Resident Evil 64 is because one of the one of the videos is a comparison between Resident Evil and Mario 64. And the Mario 64 footage is beta footage somehow, which I don't even want to begin to unpack that. Oh my god, bro. But that aside, he says like a bunch of things that are just straight up wrong. Like he says Mario's mute in Mario 64, which is like, I don't think you even need to have played the game to say that that's not true. How? Yeah, how did bro get beta footage? How did he do it? How do you mess up that badly as well? Yeah. Mario's mute. He doesn't talk, dude. He doesn't. Mario never has dialogue in Super Mario 64. I think maybe he meant there's no, like, spoken words or, like, articulated sentences, but the way he said it just made it sound like he literally said Mario and his friends are mute. And it's like... I've never seen a more wrong attempt at portraying a fact in my life. There's a YouTuber I watch, Cat Icarus. I'd be shocked if you didn't at least know who he is. Who said something about gaming in the Clinton years. About that Resident Evil Mario 64 video. He said, like, what are you talking about? Mario won't shut up half the time. And this is true. Ah. Yeah, thank you so much for playing my game. He said... He does say words in Mario, like full sentences in Mario 64. And it's like, I don't... Ah, my piano! You scared me so much as a kid! You seen how in Smash Remix, that Smash 64 ROM hack, the Mad Piano's a playable character? I think that's pretty cool. That's some, like, Smash Bros. Crusade mod pack type beat. And that's the type of stuff that I love in Smash Bros. Mods. Or just any, like, platform fighter with an active modding community, like Rivals of Aether. Just characters that make no sense. Alright. Should I go... Does Big Boo on the roof exist in this instance? I don't know. I'm gonna exit and re-enter. Oh. Oh, dude, did I spawn right? Yeah, dude, they kicked me out the level and put me up here. Hit the SMG4 on him. They're not ready for me. So what was that epic boo sound effect with reverb? Smash Universe, Mugen, oh my god. So real. Yeah, those are also great. I played Smash Universe a ton. Still do come back to it every now and again. I don't play it as much because it's not often that my buddies also want to play it. And I think that's a shame because it's awesome. It's like one of the funniest mods ever made for a game. Because it's literally just like a Mugen pack in Smash form. SMG4 still a thing, unfortunately. And I know you're gonna hear me say unfortunately and be like, what do you mean unfortunately? They fell off harder than something that fell really hard. There's something I could say there, but I'm gonna avoid it. Yeah, SMG4, I mean, like, I know it's the coldest take in the universe to say that SMG4 fell off, but it's also correct, so. Like, as much as I... Scuttlebug! I just think it's... I will say, this seems like kind of a tangent, but I'm happy that there are kids growing up with, like, Gmod Machinima content nowadays, kind of like we did with SMG4. Said content is Skibidi Toilet, but it's still, you know, people don't want to admit it, but it's the same type of thing. It's just a little different. Unfortunately, it got turned into a content form. You know what I mean? Barely a Mario channel nowadays. Yeah, it's their like Splatoon OCs. SMG4 isn't even blue and white Mario anymore. He gave himself an actual design. It still has the blue and white Mario outfit, but it's not Mario anymore. It's like him. It's like the guy, Mr. SMG4, and Luke, whatever his name is. Dude, I hate... You fail to jump once, now you gotta go around the entire castle to try it again. Is some G4 just trend hop nowadays? Kinda, yeah. It's trend hopping mixed with like some weird lore that they're trying to build, which I always appreciate silly things having lore, usually. But whenever they stopped doing Sen Mondnar, and I just didn't care. Dude, I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna seethe. I'm gonna like explode. I say I'm gonna seethe, but I'm seething already. You miss the jump once, you bonk, and you're just done because of the weird way that, like, landing momentum works in this game. Last time I seen them, they tried so hard to be serious, which is like, come on. Yeah. Again, like I said, I like silly things with lore, but you gotta acknowledge your silliness at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Don't take yourself too seriously. You're serious about Mario getting naked and eating spaghetti. Do not lose sight of where you came from. Dude, I think Satan designed where this star goes. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, what kind of demon from hell decided that that would be a good idea? And sure, you know, I'm not making it any easier on myself, but... like, dude. I can't take the same channel that invented Waluigi Launcher seriously. That is so true. Waluigi Launcher! Oh, here's my favorite. I just got jump scared. I thought that was the one that had the booze. I thought that was the one with the booze in it. Yeah, booze, like alcohol. I have 16 stars. I have enough to do a speedrun now, guys. I'm Duke Nukem. Alright, get in there, dude. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. Give me what I came here for! I did say booze. Dude. Dude. Oh, that's the one that the boobs come out of. Understood. Let's go, dude. You bet. Now, as a wise man once said, get me out of here! Punished for my hubris. You know what? I'm leaving the level. I'm not getting the rest of the stars. Dude, you ever see? You think the star statue look like Elisriel 2401. Do you think a star statue look like an Elisriel? Dude, what if Luigi in the game, dude? What if you go around statue and it make you Luigi? Get 1-2 oatmeal first star, and you get the Luigi. Alright, now hear me out on this one. The mods never expect this one. The TOs never see that one coming. See what I mean? I'm now in Bowser and the Fire Bower. And Bower? I think I have to lava boost up to that top. No! It spat me into Dire Docks! It's over. Over before it even began, dude. This is a portal to hell. You want to talk about a portal to hell? let me lay down the facts for you, pal. Would you listen to a song called "Cleaning Hell's Floors"? Probably. That sounds like it'd go hard. Fire bowels, that too. I mean, Bowser's probably got fire bowels. I mean, you ever go to Waluigi's taco stand? I mean, who knows what could... I'm out of bounds! Jump too hard, don't stand too close. Bower? Alright, hold on. If I start speaking nonsense, I'm quoting a YouTube poop. Cause sometimes, Da Things recently made a YouTube poop of, a summoning salt video on blindfolded Mario 64 speedrunning, and it's, first of all, set my, like, neurodivergent mixed special interest brain into overdrive. Because it's like, oh, I love YouTube poop, and I love Mario 64. You know who else is out of bounds? My mom! No. Let me stake my claim here. Alright. Oh, overdrive. Oh, I get it. Okay, oh, overdrive. Oh, overdrive. Okay. Dude, I did a funny overdrive part for Funny Arknights collab. Shout out Funny Arknights collab, by the way. I know nothing about Arknights. Never have. Probably never will. But I enjoyed working on the collab because the rest of the collab was incredible. Like, it was really, really good. So it was... It just felt like an honor to be on that team, you know what I mean? Like that, like the audio and the visuals and everything were so clean, and then there's just my goofy little part, which, to be fair, was also clean, but specifically because of the guy who was responsible for mastering the audio, whoever it was, they did a phenomenal job. Like, even if a part didn't sound super clean in its original mix, it's okay to admit you're an Arknights fan. I won't judge. I would literally... You would know. Look, dude, you would know if I was an Arknights fan. You would know. because I don't shut up about things I'm a fan of. You know this just as much as anyone else. I don't shut up about things I'm a fan of. If I was an Arknights fan, you would know, and you'd hate me for it. But I'm not. It was literally just Moon TDN hit me up in DMs and was like, "Hey, Funky, could I get your help with a collab? I need to like clean up this part." And I'm like, send me the samples. And so he does, and I crank it out in like an afternoon. And because the thing is, the samples had already been put together. I just needed to like clean up, like chop up the sentencing in a way that was a little more satisfying to the ears. Because it was that type of sentencing where they don't like edit the length of the samples at all, but they just kind of cut it off when the next like syllable needs to be said. It's what I used to do. Trying to bother people's stupid stuff I'm into, it never works. It's the same, dude. Like I'll want to not annoy my friends about something, but I physically cannot stop myself. It's like it's a disease. It's just a shame that my interests are so like weird. You know what I mean? Like I can't have conversations with normal people about like Odomad. Like maybe I could with like, I don't know, like Jack Black and whatnot, and Mr. Beast, God forbid. But like, I can't talk to people about Gachamuchi. That's gay porn. I can't do that. They're gonna be like, they're gonna like laugh at it for about a minute because like it's weird, and they're immediately gonna be like, turn this shit off. I'll be like, okay. Mine are all over the place. I mean, yeah, same. I do have interests that I can talk to normal people about. Like, I mess with Pokemon. Obviously, I like Mario. Which, you know, the shocker, I know. Did I turn into Big Shaq for a second there? And I turned into Big Brap for a second there. Oh my god. Staring at the ceiling, reflecting on myself and what actions could have led me into this situation. Yeah, I got a buddy of mine who's like more into Touhou than I am, and I honestly appreciate him not shutting up about it because every time I hang out with him, I learn more and more about Touhou. There is one caveat though: he hates the rat. He doesn't like the rat, and that makes me very upset. It said buddy me? Nah. Nah, it's an IRL of mine. Ay. Nazrin or Nyan? I mean both. He hates Nazrin because of Nyan, if that makes sense. Because because he says everyone who's a Nazrin fan isn't actually a Nazrin fan, they just like the funny cookie rat. Which, valid claim to make. I won't dispute that. But like, it's on the mouse. You know what I'm saying? Cheese to meet you. Not gonna lie, I know my best friend and I are into different stuff for the most part. Boo! Fake fan! Are you talking about me? I'm not a fake fan, dude. I swear. I just like the... I do know a little bit about the actual character, and I think they're neat. And also, I'm sorry, but all the mouse... I do actually really like the mouse puns, because I like puns. Known as peak fiction. You're right, dude. I just like puns in general, and so the mouse puns associated with, like, Nyan and being a fan of her, like, get to me every time. Like, dude, yes. Cheese to meet you. Bauer? Dude, I'm gonna turn into Anti-Bubsy after this, dude. I swear on my life! Yoi! It's crazy how Bowser just gets, like, these insane, unexplained powers in this game and never elaborates. And for some of them, they're only in one boss fight and then he never brings it back. Like, why is he allowed to teleport in this fight but not in the final Bowser? From a gameplay perspective, I kind of get it, but like, if you develop the ability to teleport, you'd think you'd want that on deck at all times. My sense of humor is broken. You of all people should know this, dude. Mrs. Puff YTPMB. Isn't it like a Mrs. Puff Quran or something? Like, wasn't that a thing in like in Cole.ab? Or was it Co.lab? I forget. I think it was Co.lab. Either way. Hotel Mario, you can summon lightning. Dude, they just give Bowser the most insane powers and then remove them in the next game. It's crazy. I mean, Hotel Mario makes a little more sense that that's not in the game, because Nintendo hates acknowledging that Hotel Mario ever happened. But I mean, there was that one time someone got Charles Martinet to say all toasters toast toast, which is mint. Very happy that that happened. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm not technically supposed to be here yet, so I have to click back through it. Easy money. Money match me. Money match me. Money match me first to 5.
Squidward, you know I'm master rank, right? I could literally eat you alive.
I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I do wish that collab went through, but a part of me is also kind of happy it didn't. You know what I mean? At this point now, it's, as a wise man once said, nothing but a burning memory. And I'm alright with that. Bowser can survive a black hole, but burns up when dropped in lava. True. I mean, he also kind of survives that sometimes. Turns into Dry Bowser, if you want to count that as surviving. But he did for real survive a black hole in Mario Galaxy, huh? That's crazy. I mean, he died, in quotation marks, but not really. Charles didn't even know what Hotel Mario was. Oh my, I had only seen the clip of him saying all toasters. I didn't know that he didn't know what Hotel Mario was. That's so funny, actually. The Mario guy doesn't know what Hotel Mario is. Dude, all the like little like smaller stuff that Hotel Mario has allowed for on the internet, like the original voice actor redubbing the scene with some interesting dialogue choices. Was this written by Hotel Mario and its consequences have been awesome for Mario fans. That's all I'm gonna say. I will say a small part of me wishes that Toad was in like a cutscene or two in Hotel Mario, because I would have loved to see their interpretation of a Toad voice back then. Well, then again, this was pre like 40 cigs a day Toad. Like this was pre nicotine addiction Toad, so he would have sounded normal. So I guess, or maybe he would have sounded like he did in the cartoon. I forget in the cartoon, like making Toad sound like a Nick addict predates the official games doing that. No, I had it! I had it all. I had the universe in the palm of my hands, and I threw it away. Hotel Mario ends with a fine and jail warning? What? I could have sworn it just ended with you got the princess back and you saved the day or whatever. A fine? That's like, oh, do you mean it like ends? Like the final thing it does is it's like, hey, it's like, hey, if you pirated this game, then you'll go to jail, right? Like that's what you mean? That's what you're referring to? Damn, dude, dude, Hotel Mario anti-piracy screen, wow. I jest. I actually really mess with anti-piracy screens, like the fake ones, when they're done well. But the cartoon did predict. The cartoon also predicted Luigi acting like a coward. You're right, man. Like, it also predicted Peach kind of standing up for herself sometimes. The only thing it didn't predict was stuff about Mario. Dude, epic anti-piracy screen, Hotel Mario. I can't stop thinking about that. They would. Hotel Mario is the type of game to straight up just end with an anti-piracy screen. Like, that just seems right somehow. I don't know how to describe how, but it does. You know what I mean? It's just, that just tracks. Like, with what we know about Hotel Mario. Also, I'm sure I'm not the first guy to tell you about the Hotel Mario beta, but I just find it really interesting. How are we feeling about, left, right, left, right, left, right? I'm gonna get SSL, see if I can get anything while I'm there. I do not recall that sound effect in the... The ending credits for Hotel Mario is just the theme, which isn't even an original composition, pitched down. Oh my god. Dude, Phillips literally were just like, alright, ship it. Yeah, first of all, let me just say, me finding out the Hotel Mario theme was not an original composition, like, ruined my perception of everything in life. Like, it like, mentally set me back by at least a year. Like, when I heard, like, the original version of that, I was like, it felt like hearing, like, an orchestral rendition of... It felt like being a FNAF fan hearing an orchestral rendition of, the Toreador March. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt like... I won't lie, it does kind of go hard. I mean, it's a neat... It's a cute little motif, I like it. It's... I just think it's funny. Started questioning everything since... Yeah, that, like... This is gonna... I don't know why questioning everything led me to this. Oh, wait, I know why. Because when the uncensored Sailor Mouth clips leaked, like the ah, blow me! When that came out, a lot of people were saying it was AI. Just because, like, you know, question everything. And I was in that camp for about 2 seconds before I was like, nah. It's too clean, it's too crisp to be AI. There's no way. And turns out I was right. And that like mental process got me on the topic of like the SpongeBob Giga leak from a few years back, where like a bunch of stuff got leaked off of Nickelodeon servers. And I think about that a lot, because I had a night recently where I downloaded the entirety of the leak, like all 3 folders. It was like several gigabytes of stuff. You can tell when something's AI or not. Yeah, and blow me, it was definitely not AI. AI! That's how you pronounce AI, by the way. It's AI. Graham made a YTPMV with the leak. Why is YTPMV in quotes? Dude, this level's hell. But yeah, I was saying that, me and you little butterfly. You'd never believe it. I was singing that earlier in the stream. I mean, I wasn't, like, fully going for it, but I started panicking while I was in Whomp's Fortress because I was, like, sliding off a ledge, and I started going, I. This is a Cookie Country-esque video, or it was just visuals. Let's go, dude. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I was literally thinking about We Went to Cookie Country while I was at work the other day. I was like, that video was so funny. Like, the concept of a YTPMV that's just visuals. I will say I have mad respect for the person that went through and redid We Went to Cookie Country with audio that was taken from, like, the videos in the sources from We Went to Cookie Country. Have you ever seen that SpongeBob Still Alive YTPMV? Because it's really bad. And I don't mean it's, like, poorly put together. I mean it's not a YTPMV. It's, like, the lead is a YTPMV with, like, the world's smallest violin. Everything else is, like, fake visuals and just MIDI instruments. Like, if you actually listen to it, you can so clearly tell that it's, like, MIDI percussion. I don't even think I needed to BLJ that. I think I could have just, like, just done a little bit of... Yeah. Modern YTPMV at its finest. Nah, I wouldn't say that. Like, Like, yeah, I find it funny to, like, hate on Modern YTPMV sometimes, but, like, there have been some ones where the samples are real, and, like, yeah, they're modulated and whatnot, but it's not like so modulated it's unlistenable, and a lot of the times I actually quite like them. Like, there was this YTPMV of Jellyfish, you know that one song, it's like that was like modern style, and I really like it. Yeah, it's MIDI, there's no denying, and it's from 12 years ago. Okay, so you found it, and so you've seen it. Yeah, the only way I discovered it is because one of my mutuals on Twitter, who's like in the Otomad scene, was like critiquing it and was like, how is anyone falling for this? This is some like We Went to Cookie Country type beat. But We Went to Cookie Country was funny because it was self-aware, and it wasn't trying to be like a good YTPMV, it was trying to be a joke. I like the description of We Went to Cookie Country being like, the quality of this YTPMV depends on how many of the sunstones you got in that one level. You know the one? You remember, right? And also, yeah, that Jellyfish YTP is incredible. It's one of the few, like, modern style ones that I have actively downloaded and added to my playlist. Because, yeah, I have a YTPMV playlist that I have just downloaded MP3s that I listen to in my headphones while I'm at school and work when I get the chance. Eek. 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 No! The jellyfish one got deleted? No! No, nah! There's no way it did! No! We gotta be thinking of different ones. I'll be so sad if the one I'm thinking of got deleted. It's so good. Is it the one with, like, usually I hate them as a source, but is it the one with like, Tears for Fears near the start? You're like, we've got to be thinking of different ones. I know the one I'm thinking of wasn't deleted. I was listening to it the other day. It did? It went bye-bye? No, there's no way. There's no conceivable way. I'm going through, like, I'm going through the stages of grief right now, dude. Was it a shorter one? I mean, kinda? It kinda just, it did, like, the intro, one chorus, and then it was done. It wasn't, like, short, but it was shorter. It was, like, a minute and a half, I think. It was no... I'm sad for two different reasons right now. I would, yeah, no, re-upload McGee is getting dusted off again. Send it to me.
You need 27 more stars to... You need 27 more stars to...
Shut up! If and when I beat Bowser is when I'm shutting off the stream. I might shut it off before then. I might straight up give up because this is difficult for me. Like, this game has given me some hardships and heartaches. Some heartaches, heartbreaks. All of the above, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like it's really difficult to play the level. Am I capable of exiting course while I'm in the air? Yep, I might just abuse that. No, I still lost a life. Why do I suck so much? Why am I so bad at this game?
Oh, that sucks.
What was that noise? No. Yep, this is my last attempt. Then I'm shutting stream off. It's the worst YTPMV audio I've ever heard. Do Sparta remixes count? But specifically, like the more modern Sparta remixes that people do, where they're like no BGM and stuff. Nah, play till the end. God, I see. Like, part of me wants to. Like, I don't wanna back out. But another part of me is like, I'm gonna be here for another hour if I actually stick around and try and beat it. If I don't this time, because I'm gonna keep getting worse at the game. Dodd, please, can I ride the roller coaster, Dodd? Give me a normal YTPMV and a Sparta remix. Okay. normal YTPMV, shoot, that's difficult, man. That's tough. I don't know. I can't think of any bad ones off the top of my head. Like, all I can think of are, like, fake ones. You know what I mean? Like the still alive one I was talking about earlier. I can't think of ones that actively, like, I dislike listening to them. I mean, no, saying a Shirk scan would be a cop-out. That's the most cop-out of cop-out answers. I'll give you the Sparta remix, though, because I know that one already. I was scrolling through my YouTube recommended, and I guess YouTube thought I was really into the edgy stuff, like more than I ever was, because it decided to serve me up on a piping hot silver platter Ronnie McNutt Sparta remix, which I don't need to tell you that absolutely disgusted me. Oh, you mentioned Whopper, and now I'm thinking, like, the worst YTPMV I've ever heard has to be from iWin, right? Yeah, obviously, I don't need to tell you for a second. The Ronnie McNutt Sparta remix was disgusting, and it wasn't even, like, horrible, terrible, gross, awful, terrible, no, ew, subject matter aside, it was still a bad YTPMV. It was off-pitch. It was really poorly done. It was so clear the person who made it only made it for shock value. There's no intent of even creating a good piece of art there. It was entirely just...
look, I made YTPMV to the guy who killed himself on Facebook.
I don't care how good the audio is, that's just disrespectful. Absolutely. Even if the audio is great, I'd be like, what is wrong with you? You know, like, even me, who at the time was using the gun source, you know the one, I draw lines. And that right there, that's where I draw them. Was it even censored? The snare was, is all I'm gonna say. The snare was. Because I'm sure you can guess what that was. If it wasn't censored, I don't think it'd be on YouTube, because like I said, it was on YouTube. But censored or not, still terrible. Absolutely. And, like, I don't want to get up on a soapbox and, like, critique people about morals with, like, YTPMV, considering my history, but there are lines that should be drawn, man, and while people, you know, drew the lines at what I used to be doing, I drew the lines a little further down. But regardless, I don't care who you are. That's horrible. You shouldn't be doing that, unless you're some, like, loser 4chan incel who has no other sense of humor besides
shock value. I should have slurred. I posted gore.
There will be stuff that slips through the cracks. I mean, fair enough. I do recall, I think... I mean, there was some BME stuff that was a little less than censored, that was up for a few years, including Fatsu's part from Tokyo Pain Olympics. Because, like, I don't know if you noticed, but in watching that part, he literally didn't censor any of the sources except the three, like, masks of, like, the dude standing at the very end. Like, the whole rest of it, the only censorship, quote-unquote, that was being done was through, like, color grading and, like, filters to make it look less yucky. BME and gun sources where I draw the line. Oh, I mean, yeah, like, that's the worst I'm willing to stomach for me. Because, I mean, like, BME is gross and, like, yucky and blech. But to a point, that's almost why I like it. And I know I just critique people for using the sources for shock value, but, like, I don't know, BME's just different, though, because, like... Because no one's dying. It's all consensual. You know what I mean? It's not like Gun Source, where it's like, these people killed people. You know what I mean? I miss Fatsu. We all do, man. We all do. Just a little. Also, I hate to say it, but I think his, someone who I kind of considered his spiritual successor, I think also might be retiring from Otomat at some point soon. But then again, he's said this quite a few times. I hope it's not true, but, you know, if it does end up being true, then I'd like to give a warm goodbye to Grende. First of all, literal best audio creator that was using BME on a regular basis. Like, and best visual maker who's using BME on a regular basis as well. Like that video that they made that used like a medley part that was What Do You Mean? And oh, it was so good. It was so beautiful. 2004. Who was it? Probably not true if it's Grende. Yeah. But the thing is, you always gotta you always gotta hope. You always gotta be sure. You always gotta just prepare yourself on the off chance that it does happen. Oh yeah. I've ended up in an unintended position. I'd like to make a formal apology to all my coworkers. Okay. All right. So since I lost, I got really close to the end there though. Like I was literally just on the last set of platforms. Since I lost, I believe it is about time that I end the stream. I don't know if this is going to get archived on my channel at all. I hope it does. I hope it does, so that if I make any noises that can get sampled, then, you know. Or if anyone who watched the stream can go back and watch it for themselves. But that being said, don't womp womp me, dude. That being said, I will see you when I see you. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully it'll be soon. I'm on summer break now, so the only like time-consuming thing I have to worry about really is work. So hopefully, yeah, I should be good to go for the future.